Let us learn how to solve multiplication word problems. We're going to look at the keywords that indicate multiplication, and then we'll look at the steps for solving word problems, and then go ahead and solve some examples. When we're looking at the multiplication keywords, I will say keywords in a word problem that lead you to a multiplication. You're looking for words like product, times, each before the question, per, every, before the question, one before the question. But let's go ahead and just walk through some steps on how we go through this, and then we'll look at examples later on. So how do we solve multiplication word problems? We need to write what we know, what we don't know, identify multiplication keyword, and then perform the multiplication. Now let's look at some examples. So Sandy has 13 red balloons. Mary has 8 times more red balloons than Sandy. How many balloons, red balloons, does Mary have? So what do we know? Let's start taking note of what we know. What we know is that Sandy has 13 red balloons, and Mary has 8 times. Mary has 8 times Sandy's. What don't we know? What we don't know is how many balloons Mary has. What's the key word here? We're looking at times. Times means multiplication. So what we're going to do here is we're going to multiply 13 by 8. 3 times 8 is 24. We have 4 here. We'll put a 2 up here. 1 multiplied by 8, we have 8 plus 2, 10. So this is 104. Therefore, we can say Mary has 104 red balloons. There are 48 calories in each candy bar. How many calories are there in 23 candy bars? Okay. Let's look for what we know. What we know is number of calories in each candy bar. Also, we know that there are 23 candy bars. What don't we know? What we don't know is number of calories in 23 candy bars. So how do we know what to do? Is there any keyword? We say each, because we have in each candy bar. So we're going to perform a multiplication. So we have 48 calories in each candy bar multiplied by 23. So 8 multiplied by 3 is 24. We have a 4. We carry up a 2. 4 multiplied by 3 is 12. We add 2 to that. We have 14. Then we put a 0 out here in the ones place. 8 multiplied by 2 is 16. We write a 6 there and we carry up a 1. 4 multiplied by 2, 8 plus 1, we have 9. So we now add all this together. This is 4 plus 0 is 4. 4 plus 6 is 10, so we write 0 down and carry up 1. 1 plus 1, 2 plus 9, we have 1104. So we have 1104 calories in 23 candy bars. Final example. Keith has 26 books. Tom has 8 times more books than Keith. How many books does Tom have? So what do we know? We know that Keith has 26 books. We also know that Tom has 8 times more. What don't we know? What we don't know is the number of books Tom has. So to do that, we're going to multiply because of the keyword times. So we'll multiply 26 multiplied by 8. 6 multiplied by 8, we have 48, so we have an 8 there, carry up a 4. 2 multiplied by 8, 16 plus 4, we have 20. So this is 208. So Tom has 208 books.